Oh, good morning. This is the Blue Water Vicariate Schools video of the day. If we can hear in the background, we do have rain starting off this day, but that shouldn't drown our spirits as we enjoy this May 16th. Yes, it is May 16th, not March 16th. Yesterday were the Ides of May and not the Ides of March, but hey, every person makes a mistake, right? And let's have a little fun with it. Anyway, for today, we are looking forward to some nice daily holidays, and let's start off this video with another little film clip about a man who's got a very interesting name and how he deals with it.
In a galaxy not far, far away, there's a man whose real name is Darth Vader.
It's always been Darth Vader, and it is on my birth certificate.
But in his life story, he's anything but the villain. Rather, a force of good. Darth Vader's been a surgical assistant for the last decade at a Memphis hospital. He says his mom wanted to name him Junior, but Dad, a Star Wars superfan, made the ultimate decision.
And when she realized what she had done afterwards, she was like, what have we done? He was like, no, it's cool, he'll be okay.
Surprisingly, Darth Vader isn't really a fan of the sci-fi series. He's only seen the first 3 films up to the Return of the Jedi. And his favorite character is Boba Fett.
No disintegration. As you wish.
I've been asked for autographs, I've been asked to take pictures.
But despite all the fanfare over his name,
That name no longer has any meaning for me.
this Darth Vader is proud of it.
May the Force be with you.
And now for our daily holidays, it's National Wear Purple for Peace Day. Biographers Day, those are people who write stories about people in history who have done amazing things. National Sea Monkey Day, those lovely things that you could just hydrate with water and they come alive. And finally, Love a Tree Day. How can you not love a tree? Trees are awesome. Everybody have an interesting day and your daily holidays.
This day in history, May 16th.
In 1770, the young Austrian Grand Duchess Marie Antoinette married the doomed future King of France, Louis XVI, at Versailles. On this day in 1920, Saint Joan of Arc was canonized in Rome. Today in 1991, Queen Elizabeth II became the first British monarch to speak to the U.S. Congress.
I salute the outstanding leadership.
And on this day in 1929, Hollywood honored itself with the very first Academy Awards. In a 5-minute after-dinner ceremony, 15 Oscars were handed out to the best in the movie business. Over the years, this simple pat on the back has grown into one of the biggest showbiz events of the year. And that's this day in history.
This is for May 16th. Today we celebrate Saint Margaret of Cortona. Franciscans especially honor Margaret of Cortona on this day. While her early life sounds like a cable channel movie, her final years would make an appropriate religious documentary. Born in 1247 to a Tuscan farming family, Margaret grew into a rebellious teen. Unhappy at home, she ran off with a handsome young nobleman. During their 9 years together, she gave birth to a son. When her lover was murdered, Margaret began a new chapter in her life. Humbled and penitent, she returned home to ask her father's forgiveness, but he rejected his daughter and her child. Resolved to move on with her life, Margaret walked to Cortona, Italy, where the Franciscan friars received her and the young boy. Undertaking a life of public penance and service, Margaret spent the remainder of her life serving the sick and devoting herself to prayer. She joined the Third Order of St. Francis and founded a community of Franciscan sisters. Her son eventually became a friar. Margaret died in 1297 and was canonized in 1728. She is a patron of the homeless, of single mothers, and of midwives. There's more about the saints along with inspiration.
Our verse of the day, but now in Christ Jesus, you who once were far off have been brought near by the blood of Christ. And the joke, what is red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Everybody have a great day.